elections by we say police for good so na if you do a second mu do corner ono mrantie kan ho asem kaka che.
All right, so yes we got to say BBC ya. We say na no dey na see. Dey hu yan say tuo no dey him from titen. Hey.
So that to bofo.
Me to nyame. No ato police no from Agona to Mampo. Ato bia. Police for to me so nipa nsa ne ha ne ha. Me nua Koko Prince. Na papa no a wo boblo ne yamu pa ne sumo. We yan so ma che ma brantie baako. No mo di tuo pempem no tezi no form no ma sa che ayi baako yi. Wo gina ha ye na so nyina asi. Ye birim no. Ampani ampa wo mo bubi mfe me no ka say a B X-ray shows that the rib has been broken. Oman for man call hospital kopem Friday a court jai. To no year ni antics ni wie no na police for no aka ne ba mu a me. Chinchina me amfroka. Nam si me offense ni say. Me ba ye mi kura inkrata court inkrata. Mumu say ma no oh na police ni ba kudi ni tu abna no. Bitirim. Eno ni moja no amuhu ye. Na wo ye wo say odane na tade. Me chiro ni tiam dane atade. So the kind of impunity and not a cosono. Won't to mean one a church in a bed and was I be afa. On yet.
Right. Essentially, the BKB show and said the Diane, of course, the trend. We speak to very prominent people. You discuss pertinent issues affecting society and even the country as a whole. Na yenye nyoma akokoso na nseng enema pi na akoso both on social media. I'm sure so hear a lot of news portals na nyoma bebre. And a special guest in the studio yenua Okatakyie Afrifa Mensah. And you know that the come on a bit bother in a number of things. Of course, you be born no emu so konan saying nyina ehu ye. If you just setre east yes. Constituency elections, nyoma call suma enwe yehwe pa we videos ni bia and okoda hospital and who sensem I mean about the entire story. I mean nyoma akoso near the ababe si nne as I said the nyoma isi koso internet there more of social issues, a bit of politics, and you know so in life because nan say answer na one graduate and in fact you have two graduations, one in the US, one in Ghana and so on. Minya Akwaba.
Bro.
I mean, congratulate you because I my home videos are. Tell us about graduations and so. Because me who US then me who had
before we call graduations, you know, it was a special guest. Me a guest, but me a special day.
We a guest, but we are very special. So yeah,
what the title? Remember? Was a special guest. Anyway, so thank you. Graduation also made us the only here completion of LLB. That is a law degree. GIMPA, me 3-year law degree course.
Okay.
Now also we say about the one in the US and near LLM. That is Master of Laws.
Okay.
University Legal Studies.
Okay.
The concentration was in human rights.
Okay.
International human rights. But it was a special arrangement between GIMPA and University of Connecticut, Yukon.
Oh, okay.
So students with higher GPA, when they are almost completing their course, then they'll come and do the 1 year in Yukon for them to be conferred upon a Master of Laws degree.
Okay.
Whilst you get your LLB as well. And I know she had a copy so. So Ghana for the BBA baby, I can't want something. Them TNC say, "Oh, 6 months, and because even if they know, because a Okatakyie they see a trusted story, even the organ, you can say 1 year semester, although you can't 1 year, but there are 2 semesters in a year.
Yeah,
and the first semester starts from August to December. Then second semester will start from somewhere January middle to May.
Okay.
And pretty much that was what happened. Yukon first semester started in August to December. Then I did second semester from January to May. But the entire man trainers, they don't waste time. You need waste time. It's me course, we completed somewhere in May. By a July, and year graduating. They don't waste time. We finished, I think, 15th of May. By the 17th, year graduation. Year 17 graduation, and then to Kwabi or a Vijasa East as a Mebako. We are 17th for the 23rd. Namete flight to Ghana.
Okay.
And I said, I made it by so I have Masters of Law. But I have 2 degrees. That is one in public administration, then another in law. Then I have 2 masters, one in international relations and diplomacy, and another in law as well.
Okay, congrats.
Thank you, brother.
But one of the things I'm sure say a lot of people who love you will be very concerned your health right now because you who they call so for your elections no. I say upon the to saying.
Oh yeah, Ghana for them be one no mudi mi wa gross. Oh mudi mi wa gross now no ba go be the town wa chechere na mene. Oh yeah. Na omo ya no ya omo so what the bibi a hye na mene no oboa ne ade. Let me say o hwa ade we ya Facebook 4 years ago.
Okay.
Let me screenshot it over.
Okay.
Na agona hine yes me camera we. Ejo agona hine yes. O hwe ade no a.
Aye.
Na who say neck brace eshame. That is 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Na Ghana for refi say me all happy FM no once a while. I used to wear neck brace.
Okay.
Because you see a free baby cervical spondylosis.
Okay.
I know you born no cartilages in the woman don't know. It was one area. And I suffered from that. May Germany and me head say.
Okay.
And so I've been wearing neck brace. And of course, if police afford the tube in Pemutirim now bleeding for 12 hours, you certainly will have that issue coming back.
Okay.
So that's how come I was
So tell us about it. I mean, what happened? Constituency elections, by who say police for good, so now if you do a check, you corner, or no rantier. Can one some catch it?
Right, so you're so got to say BBC. Which I said, no, DNC.
Okay.
So, by an amount for the BTS, yes, I got the channel. So, yeah, near a castle about them bills, dear you. Also, yeah, oh, yeah. A buy a crown of the other son, oh, yeah. And I got the jade where you're rowdy, and I got the jade where to tell us 70 a day. Now, Sabi, Brunikas was 1 man's freedom fighter, is another man's
Terrorist. Yeah.
Nelson Mandela, or you're young, no, we'll pay freedom, I'm on the man for. Or to 2 bomb, you know. That is how come I know a year. On the wanted list of America as a terrorist up until 2004. I didn't hear. If it's a new perform, who did the man for? And our brother so share the man for so. The only way when people are forced in such manner, and it's on a bit over the top with their reactions. It's your constituency elections, MPP, you know, free MPP. Near see a internal reorganization. No more internal reorganization, and then the pub could be neba. Yeah, Nana Kwesi Bodu. What in the bar, maybe St. Cancer Bodu. If you are Santi or you, Nadia Muhuye, dear Muhuye, dear, Mede camera sees one to the Muhuye. Sir, maybe Sonobe, MP no be seen there. Papaya, you can't come. Yakasi acquire reorganization. What Makwam Yakura, hey, dear Memecano, Woba to a baby, maybe Antoaba, when you say. And see, Matete ne bebre. And ye me interest. I have principal interest in such.
Because you want to go as an MP.
Well, no, what is our friend or person or MP?
Okay, yes.
In every constituency.
Exactly.
Every constituency in Modia. Be a cost who MPP who will be on. Say material sena me ye de ni idea. Ya two about ye lose year 2024. It took me single-handedly, in all humility. Say my shop party no. Grassroots for and I say for well over 8 to 9 months. It's a better party in year was raw. Now so maybe constituency in India, Nipa Baku for be sorry. Ti Womuka Cherams, okay, yen anybody actually. MPP the rules and regulations, guidelines but to I follow. Some Monko Bawo polling station. Now Mutu we are Modi Abato coordinator. Near the Ababa to constituency near the Abba region. Ana moye ye mekura na mo abrochiri. Mo kan se ne mokura no monto aba no e bi se all the executives no omo no omo ye adwuma ma party ne maintain omo be obi anka meka se da bi mempene e bi se sa album no wo na akọ share da mu na choose nipa no e be ya album ya nto omo so aba ɛyɛ dɛn na ade abɔ mu anano ya 3 years ago wode win ye wo so pese o maintain o mesi yo ɛsɛ meso a me mo kɛhyire sɛ me abi tu MP no a wo ba Henrich album wo ye na ade tu nti ye betu a album de
emfa de oyɛ album no okay
wo wie na se tutu bi MPP de mienu bi abɛka ho na mienu no ɛno nso mo se mo nto aba ɛno nso mo bɛma polling station executives na mo coordinators ana choose o mo yɛ adwuma ma party no omo nyina party for Matias here ampaniampa o mo akɔhyɛ ho afeli bibia kama omo ne omo coordinators a yes submission na kasa nya mu no enipa no ɔyɛ regional rep o ba bɛhwɛ so ɛyɛ former mampo MC
okay
adeɛ bɛkyia mu aba nana kwasi boadu ya ɔyɛ me nana yi first kwa no ɔyɛ me ba na mehwehwem sɛ ɔyɛ me nana ɔyɛ me nana yi si wɔn pene da ɔmo mfa yɛsi efrɛ wo bi Dr. Samuel Afriye na wɔno no si wɔkɔ sukuu no doctor no wɔkɔgye de yɛ de wagye doctor no so ne tiri nya adwuma nipa timi dada me na meka asɛm no na menim de ti a meka sa efisɛ sɛ woyɛ doctor ne yɛ ka sɛ mehwɛ aba so na aba na coordinators ne ɔmo polling station foɔ no ayɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a mo nyina no mo agye atum chairman ka ho we ka ho afei wɔkɔ yɛ a yɛse wontumi aid bi andi ne ho ahwan no wakoto forms no agye ni nyina well over 1,000 plus wakoto agu baabi the next step in this MPPC be data input because you see have a album afei wɔ album no yɛse research officer and IT and so mo yɛ input dem mo yɛbɛma view access to the secretary to chairman sɛ be yɛ mo nyina mo bɛda hɔ kɔgye ubusa chairman say hwan na ɛbɔ adeɛ no a chairman siminim research officer ko fifrimpon ni tiri nya adwuma wɔkɔhyɛ baabi no ne IT no wɔmakɔhyɛ baabi ne yɛbɔ nneɛma no gum saa ne yɛyi wo afiri a kofi wo wani mu nyamfɛ mayi wo afiri wo yɛhwɛ a wo ntoma maybe so nso yɛpamo wo yɛ anto so aba ebi a yɛ anto ɔmo so aba ɔmo constitutional right na nipa da sani bitimi kɔtɛ baabi sɛ wo de me deny wo sa constitutional right no ebi sɛ mehwɛ wani mu a wo nto aba ma ɛhyɛ aseɛ ne ayi wei afei nnuaboro na abɛmu ɛsɛ papa no na ɛbɛkyerɛ constituency fo ne nnuaboro nti yɛhwɛ sɛ wo hunu bi yɛnko yɛ constituency ne yɛkɔto aba ma MP bia no a yɛde bodua bi besi hɔ ne yɛde powder afam na hyena apoda so yɛde skama wɔ ɛsɛ bɔ ho dua ne abɔ na yɛnya adwuma ne nti nneɛma basa na wɔn nso wɔn wɔ ayi wɔyiyi bi afirim abrante bi maxo ɔno nso wɔyɛ sɛneɛ ɔde nnuaboro ne bi a wɔkyerɛ no wagraduate na ɔno nso de yɛ nneɛma bebree ɛno sɛ na papa yi asoma police yɛnkɔhwɛ ne nkɔkye no na no kora deɛ yɛyɛ nneɛma basa coordinator ebi a yɛayɛ album a yɛnhunu baabi a yɛyɛ album no Kofi Frimpong no ne bi na ɛbobɔ album ɛni kwansin ne abase yɛ bɛto coordinator saba na adeɛ no yɛnyɛ album nwie mu obi anhwɛ mu coordinator saba no de deɛ he na ɛbɛto efiri Kofi Frimpong no wɔba no wɔde forms bi ahyehyɛ no motom no asesɛ nipa gu kaa mu etu ɔkɔgya maase a asema no mehwɛ ne Katakyie ɛyɛ adamfo eti momra Kofi Frimpong bra bɛto bi kwasi agye
really
yɛse asema yɛtu wɔn kɔ bi poa Okatakyie Mensah ho Okatakyie Mensah se yɛ mpene mount na papa no sɛ mofa phone ne ma no wo mpene mount ese kura coordinator mayi wadi wɔn kɔ abraka so ɛyɛ samsinyako wɔn so mpene mount papa no se wɔn na okura ma disqualify nti wɔfiri party wɔn kɔ Adu Mensah ho ɛwɔ dɔmi amanase Adu Mensah wo na ade no kɔ court ho wo kura nso yɛyi wɔfiri party yɛasake ɛwɔ abra party ni constitution from tier to tier baabi no wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɔkɔ court a yɛpam wo free party tiɛ ne yɛtwerɛ krata ɛde kɔma party no yɛtwerɛ yɛ to constituency to region na region no adeɛ no nipa no ɔte hɔ no ana ɛboɔ mu di nkwasi asɛm menua yɛ na ano wɔ mu de na kɔhyɛ mu ana wɔno no amu a yɛde kɔɔ national ma gari ni mako ɛtwerɛ krata ma Kofi Frimpong sɛ Kofi adeɛ no na kan sɛ bɔde so to krata no twene baabi na nkosi baabi a Ampeni Ampa one responded one. Yes, okay. Article 33 of the 1902 Constitution. What may a say when your fundamental human rights are being breached, say will be tia far who dear so dear court on a pet and ye did to me a moment say, or more bet declare, say wo fundamental human rights. Indeed, it has been breached or otherwise. And see, yako school kakra ye nya niam basa basa ne yako court na court no dey tabono interim injunction to so na interim injunction for 10 days you're serving on the party if it's a MPP no as a legal entity and na ye ne internal reorganization.
Exactly.
Any other person is an officer of the party. You are serving on the MPP. You will need to file for interlocutory injunction. Say ya ye de tabono beto so say court we asam ni yenkan wie ya
intimi nye bibia.
Na motion on notice you are serving MPP party. MPP no anim therefore na teye. Omko steering committee. Steering committee Justin Kudia ka ho, Chairman Bute ka ho, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ka ho. No omo Fred director legal. What didn't nkrata ba say if you just search in the other constituencies be tabono eda so. Into your two enye. We yes I will be in contempt of court. Ampani ampa steering committee for issue krata. Omo issue krata ni yedi bi ma police. Still akwasi boadu se da. Obato menana ni mu nipa bia asase so. Now I said we see bar radio so beto to na numa you drew wa. Said we see mu even omo mo top no. And here for man do for mo nya wi o. No bugu omo so sa. Na say say yeah ya tworo krata ba mumwa untumi na asi wachi na odisi mu. Ya kokko to enya injunction. Ya serving on the party. Party ni say yeah ni ye internal reorganization. Ya say jai. Because what is all that be? Mato. Now why ye be pen? Last 4 years or more to abase ya. Ana branti will be almost a friend or chairman part. Or per chairmanship ni biedi. Because what is one me sure won't support me baninti. And yeah, won't make my disqualify. Nani. Neba or ye MP, neba ye MP no. One no nana kasi what do ye chairman of patrons. Ana we are mwase hene we ye neba no offer. One also a chairman of council of elders. And a former MC Recklin na say eja omo nyina on the control. Now call vetting committee. No to so. Okwa ne ye so hyefurugu ya no approve wa yawa we was ma disqualify. No disqualify brantie. What do you omo? Ye pa bia sum and dey na no kura mu hu ne camera so. And we ye no was what disqualify brantie didn't know what disqualify no. Or call court na court so wontua 5,000 more no court no. Wentua. So now you're officer of the court. Now kwesi bodu say no nti disqualify no. Wo ma ne nko elections ni bi. And na review committee a national set ye tena asem no so say na asem we dey ohene. Ye disqualify brantie no nye. Review committee report by kwesi bodu so ade no kura ngu MPP letterhead so etimi gitu mu enye yi. Na national allocate na free portal a omodi ye album no so. One more the pen paper akotworo ne album. At the pictures at Tarim, and what top police, from Itreko City, a police district commander Bio, Usupuku, one canu crevias and canu cre. Oh, Mena make some, said Yawa. Now you may menu meaning in the way in yes, I mean Kameka, and I'm a student of law. The American Bianso is grounded in law, I can defend it. Yan Yako court to Akwaji injunction. And ye did be a bachelor, say police, at the no more, and it's an illegality. To intimate Kobo home by. Yadi you be on social media na. Once you answer Jumani, Nabs in your social media, no one a year, Mokochia for. I'll be to canceling social media. No more Coachino. Now, one who be social media, now the intelligence officer, one can occur into soon for Yajuma. Young Kratani, Ebini, Yadi amount, police. Oh, sir. Now, if you any young quiet, what dear fair trace is, do baby no one Akushia, Kofi from Pon, who are chill, no name see it. Young one and him. Say I was free from boss. One short on the above office. Kofi fair chiro was share no equation, no one going from Bonam, Namsi we are. Ampany ampa yabeto yan to easy oho. National rep. Opokwajima, our former Mamponti MC. What Churokrata Brewi is a national semian to Abano, and Chinchina. Yes, Nana Kwesi board is 121 easy so better. Saminoka said Nakwesi board wako print on one. Ne album. No one ballot. Wako printia ya brantia no so disqualified and we in a film. Yes, last 4 years a brantia or disqualified no the court. And one more no so okay, any about to all the others no near ja. Chairmanship and the court. Okay. Wamu 2 years no mu pia no abode ni achire isi ni say won pagya me of finance konsa and declare ne so we ni on post.
We need chairmanship.
We need chairmanship. Ya Antonio so aba na ya pagya dance konsa. Odi 4 years chairmanship. E wo ho a ya Antonio so aba. Ya nam say ya ko ha. Steering committee de krata aba. Na minim me MPP. One way ye na me gya papa mu o okoye sad wo ye 4 years ago no. Said ye na no na wuntumi so mo ye nsemu no. Wo mema ne kwan. Enti ene me fa media fo edi machi na me nuanu mo da bia me no nante o mo ka me ho. Ya kwa kwasiada no memnenda wo mba beto mo meto kwasiada na pa ne yete se wo ma hyehye ne ya ya de den krata ko kire commander no ani EC usu wo hunu bi dia ya ba ne de krata no ne injunction ni nyina kire wo no wajai sa no abo no ho twa yai yesu so bu ase abo na ameto eti ye dru ho no ano na me call ye ntronti yesu odru ho no obo tuo pepe na etuo no menim konfa no che na na me ese me botuo wiam timi sa commande ne tuo na yira ti police fo che me a wo mu police fo no report ndie etuo ba kokura nim enso kwasi boadu ne na nkrofo mu twa tronti etuo no me bobi me ne nkrofo be 30 ebi se 15 ebi se 20 ebi se 50 na ba ku bi kura de wi ni boy bi was it 50 or count 51 nam sin tunya da je tamu akeyo se na kan 1 2 no do 50 was it kateche 51 na bibi ba bi serie enti ye dru wonu ano na eni eziobro wa die hu yan se tuo no die him form titen ei
so na tu bofo
me donyame
police for na
police for no
ade ide na we
one na ko no wato police no from Agona to Mampo wato obia na no no ye omo de mu hunu so ode ye kadachie na wanwene hu se kadachie de ba ba ya asem no ahia for manano akwaboa omoto abawie wo so okwa akoda omo asi osade bai akwaboa okona wo ye coordinator wokoye wo so akasa makwaboa nso akabiatia no na wako police station Agona ko report say akwaboa se ne sikafin ne sikatantan ade achi ya ne abachi akwaboa anopa tututu ne de akwaboa ko court na court remand akwaboa 1 month na no abraka so wo moto aban no so obi the same charge no o simi sikatantan na Agona o yi police commander bu owusu wona ne di sanse mu no na owusu no akwachew ne de ko insuta anasa mampo ne remand 1 month no asoma se monko kanche na busuafo se wo mepma chew wo mokwa no na himfio a mo ma de da fom no adi o ma chese ne Nebukadnezar ne ma kra ma na msi ampani ampa ye kodru wa police fo di titen na me boy so ni ye no mo am se otilo ye nwane na msi da bi wadi ye nwane na here
nwane sei
da bi
also dwane etuo se
ye mu ya so ma che ma brante ba ko no mo di tuo pempem no tezi no form no ma sa che yi ba ko wo gina ha ye na so nyina asi ye brim no
na wo mu so
na me de am se na wo mo fere me in the initial stage nti wo ma ntache me na ma mpia obi a entro bi aba esi o so kopia commanders yo
ai so pia commander ne hwe
enipa me dru ho me ne kasa enipa ba ko pe me bi sin kansa bodu idru na mbusa se daddy way de ntia mbusa asa ne se na me pe ba bi o won makoka kire nsa ade na wo ye ne papa edi problem beba na me ne mo nso ye ntam no ago ebisa me ne papa ne ma ba ko bia na jimi yi brother mameka me ana me nuano ba wajimi onim nyansa ba ko bi o Jeff ono nim nyansa chen we no ti Jeff no de me no mo di agro more than 10 years enti wono ye shutum no me ne di agro enti ka me pe ba bia papa no wa ko ka chen se ade na ye busu asem enti me busa ankansa board me bi se wo papa we no a ne se ja ahini ayi MP no one ne papa na edi in fact ne papa kura na edi ana wono busa ne bibi o se daddy se ti na me pe daddy no an maka chen se daddy dia wo ye no ade asem beba ana ye obubrim ye ya na me ye no na police ni ba ko ye friend Tijani obegina manim no say I will shoot you if you don't move.
Was it move from maybe snan ne kasa
there be certain kura na me boys no atweme ya ba chiri
okay
say yenko na me hwe said no mo yem boys ni be na me ntimi nja omo no police ni Tijani ni twa say I will shoot you e ho de mbufu Then I asked my boy, say, Mom, no, na, shoot to Kron. Say, me, I'm a freedom fighter all my life. Well, you can't use this to intimidate me. I'm penny and pa now, what the two AK-47 ye pra-form woman. I say, don't be stupid. Shoot you,
No shoot to form.
oh, well, both forms are. So even at any point, a ricochet here, it would have entered me.
Exactly that.
But this thing cannot scare me. To no year the antics in New Year, no na police phone wa can be more me. Chinchina me amfroka. Nam si me offense ne say. Me ba ye mi kura in krata court on krata. Mumu say manu oh na police ni ba kudi ni tu abana no. Bitirim. Eno ni moja no amu hu ye. Na wo ye wo say odane na tade. Me chiro ni ti am dane atade. Eti wo mudi tuo hwi mitira ba konso de handcuff ono no ni atworo esquache later na me hu say friend shark o sede be no so de handcuff ti wo no mo sha se to go me so bo me no mo de me share aye wo mo ka nim wet me mrantie me ansa aka ani hwi just say am Robert ko eche o ma ye nyimi sa ya de me ko dru mampon regional ye gina wono no me driver yi wono na de ayi VAT di akire se wo hwe ba bia omde ne ko se ye pɛ me de makosie ni ehunu ba bia wo ne atwa wo no nso yesi ya chew adan ya odi police car chi na omko hwe no omohu etu aboba a ya to ba ko daka ni e pump action ye ni bibi omso omohu no ba ko a ya to na ka no kura na mmen ba bia mo che me na mo che me no ma anko me ka mu titam be na me tutuo no wo fom ho am sa sesa ana se metime ka mu a me di tu aboba di agora na de be ya nyansa bi ani ade na omuso omuhu ba ko nti omu detain ka no besi ne no ye koduru court na akoye mienu na ja omu detain wo no so ka ho no hye inside no omu da me ne dihwi ko hye yesi kuro bi de asem police station ojam se me no wo kasa na me ni di me no mu nsuo ye duru wo no omu yese anopa be 7 no 7:30 no mu che me no omu yese ye de wo call hospital na moja no eba no na mse mu nipa bonefo kwasi bodu to police nyina wa hwe kura na mode pane bone bi akwa me ti me mam kwan and am resist mon sam fa me mrantie no nka ho kura me enko at some point I wanted to go because of the boys see that be boys in there
the over hospital
na mo boys in for mo nko ampani ampa wo mo bubi mfe me na wo ka say ebi x-ray shows that the rib has been broken o man for man call hospital na kopem Friday I call to jaye ama boy baako Simon ni tira ye infectious eti kwasi bodu nioma a wo ye saa na wo ye wo mo ade a chia na wo do court ye da ho no me da ho from an past 7:30 etu be awia 1 na nsuo nkama no aduane nkama no moja nso prama na epram me na regional crime apiakusi wo no ba ye se wo be choro me statement wo duru on wo ye se prisoner when I'm saying can say we prison order if it's a court to be able to pronounce me prisoner na we are major wako be choro statement na say statement na me name lawyer obi akura nim se mo ha chinchina wo mpene and you make us say 1 hour ni aside makoshim say me choro statement no without me counsel advice there I say bo yanko yanim and I won't badge you know your brother Semino ka say na bobe yi no mse ba bia ye wono kura nso ho sa ye din na nkrofo hunu na chi a o ma hu se nipa ba ko mienu bi ba because of me o mo sa ma PID fo be move me hwi back to region ho na mbetena ya me tworo ma no asem sabre na bobe no nan
from anopano
to no nan moje tumi no eti ho na me dane atade no a ehye me because na me sha santema atade ne moja ne degree no because colorful into people were not seeing it. Na me dane no omo hu ye na nani wonti hey 10 years na me say na say shirt nso ba kire me say me say ma de na ja omo sa call me twiro wie no omo call okay me wo district police station wo no omo ja me wo na good police station officer bi o good no say ade we dey ye jane say ya hwe ya na enti wo ma obi try so be bibi kakra na omo hwe the degree of cat no na apia kusi no regional crime nani wonti osa ba yes o de yenko hospital ti be no nsia mu no mo de me call mampon
wow
and you know under such conditions your body will be working overload to sustain you your could be my BP readings was 190 almost 100 over 100 near the baby basa na doctor said we used to the Jana man, the qua chin up your Kusiso Monfa plaster and telemetry so no one's for Minkoshim. Near co up and down. Dr. Senia said, you're managing a Kakrani and dress a bed drop here. Me through a cranen and I'm still one something plus. Very worse. I mean, very bad. Yeah, Friday. Court to tenants on my bail. Eddie, sir, what tenants say now? Ebi a wuti social media. Now, when a secretary no call, baby, echo BBC. Now, tenants say, Kadachi do a violent in the idea. Ebi a woman constituency when I said your papa, and I know more camera or crown one ferry. O see so trouble be the armor camera, so police fought me so deep and sun in the Hania, many prince. Na papa noa wo boblo ni yamu pa ni sumo.
Hey.
Yes. Sana ni sune ne bantie all constituency. Enti manfo no abre the way I would treat you woman. And me na me de me ho bo for the say. Mekọ no de bia ye me ampani ampa mekọ no de bia me ma mo nyina say mo ka ho asem. Enti ubusa me de see na de see no.
Wow. Well, and some of the over accountant to say they are minim, but Kosibodu, Nana Kosibodu, or your Hinkasi, but that's all refer to him be a menana meba.
Nana Kosibodu, your Hinakasia. Yes, ye, dear, need dear, my dear, sir. And I know one day, Unya, when you feel okay for me. Kwame Chromaticas here. No one your friend, not any part on your friend too.
Oh, now they say which Abundi Abraham
because Kwame Nkrumah no the nyansa wo fom kakra.
Oh, Debbie.
Udeti. Na and also boy, and I'm saying the nyansa wo fom no well musa nyansa question. And the my hunu papa no said the ni sune ne bantia.
On the soil and
na Kwame Nkrumah musa nyansa say
what asem
na Kwame Nkrumah ka asem bi. I can come jai. Make my asem. They okay.
But overcome some the Kwame Nkrumah dey. No. Kwame Nkrumah so you asa.
Kwame Nkrumah tikese. Wo ka asem bi radio so da bia. Say na mi fra Kwame mi fra guna na mi fra senia busiam na mi di ho hene ma me nkan si sudua. Say Kwame Nkrumah tikese mfra guna fie bia mu.
Na say Kwame Nkrumah tikese enye the
Kwame Nkrumah meba wo ka bibi na amano kura ase asem no wo ka ne no kura. Kwame Nkrumah so wodi aguna aseni akonya wo gese ye obri konfo no chibuachi wodi bi yeye ma me nkan sisu dua se aguna de hye ni nyina wo mutini aguna manhema no no na de hye ni wo munyina da ye we ni ti wa abusua me satire no edam kukum Kwame Nkrumah me abusua no ho babia woni aguna ade hye abusua ni babia na wone na nakwasibu adu di nkomo no ana yeso wo se won tiase se me my friend say me ba. In fact, me be hwe mu kura no. Onye me ba. Onye me nana.
How?
Na se wotia mamra ni amane ase dia. Wono na nakwasibu adu ne sori a. Enie watumfo wa fa na eba no. Onti bi da. Se de bia wo pia sa na yega. Na wo kaso ye otumfo wa fa no. Se bi mpredua se na afia se wa ko bia mpem. Ni nua ma ema no no. Kwasibu adu oto so sai. Wanka ho. Na mo mamra ni amane enti ana wo se wo ya yukuni nti otumfo ya wo fa ba bia wo tie no nsema wo no ate no na wo gitum sese obi nye obi ebusua na bibi nti oye wo fa dia wuti wei aman hene papa bi te se obri konfa no chiboache oye agona man hene me ba no awisia hene da se bre o se bonsu a wo ye mampon man hene me ba no nkranza man hene frem ajapa nkranza man hina na sa se so akoka gonja ano ofrem me ajapa na aman hine papa bi papa ne me na wo no sabi wakonwa awudie no sabi empepa agona man hine ne man hema akonwa hokora na sa wo se nya wo no yeto abawie ya na nakwasi boadu wo hwehwe me katachie ama beka bia ma MPP ni adede wo fra agona man hema as maame ma fra papa wonfo na ka chense me pen na dinkomo sa brand de na agitum se papa ne me de se wo hurehura me manfo na mka che o se gya me manfo no hurehura o se da binyo in fact ono na nakwasi boadu ne papa ene babu drobo somfo a o ye GPRTU national chairman GPRTU national chairman no so a ye babu drobo somfo a wo te konfa no che bosuma no me ka de chi na me wo no me yoko hina of Santiago na me na me wo no it is our papa me na me wo na wo ye me de be o ya me nana Ni aka mamra ni amane wonte eno ase dia na ahenie no awudie no wonnim de woye eno nti na obetimi akogina radio so na aguna man hemma a woye wo o maame o wotimi kogina wo se Okatakyie Afrifa no kura no womfira guna na no kura de asem no ye kan kefa ho bai if the constitution say obi tena baabi 5 years preceding the elections no ye be kono we eligible. That is Article 93(4) and 94, no? The eligibility criteria for standing for MP. It is there. I know all of that. Now, so, what party kotokosi kachireo? Onu wako jina radio na ase. Won free ho na wode ne ho na aba bedom wo mo. Ana wode ne ho abedom ayikofo no. Ana wabefa wo hima wo ho bibi basa bi. Hey. Aguna man hema na ware ni ye bibi basa. O mame, umfa ni die ma no. Na sa aguna man hema ware ye bibi basa dia. Ebre ni dru na baabi eso wokọ. Ekọ kire aguna man hema na ware ni basa ya eya. Obekọ akọkirem. Na we no na meba be kire mase ewa aguna. Na dia okan radio so na twen ma adwene ko gina bibi a Bible mu. Ohini David. Na ni soja ni bi efre ni Uria. Yenti o ma police force ye mom tuo nkumi nyina ni o. Na Uria na yire na David ani je ho. Wo kai sa story no. No otworo krata se emfa Uria ne nko. Okon na no ba bi emu ode pa na nke nku no mfa na yire nya sa. Na kura bi wo kwam dan so ne nche mu wa efre ni kajebi. Eti wende me ka mejabi. Na sa aguna man hene aware ni bibi basa bidia. Wono nanan kansa buodo ne basa ye ne se emre bi atwam no ne ohine bi owo me constituency bibi ntimi moni di sisi no mo ko me yira aguna man hema ho se anko onhia no no kwasi buodo no hotel kase bi no sika o me ka sam na da me kan me yidanse ni ha no mani sika do so po no nya me machiridi no hema amua no etise wa amua no ne ma ye bibi basa dia ene opesa ne basa ne bre ne du a obeba be chirim yeah, na wari ye basa. Wasa kan wasa ko kase. Okatakyie ni free constituency. Me free constituency. Sana me kan no, wo party ya ka kire wo. Se baabi obi free no odi MP, de ne oba no kura no. MP na betwe mpena wo fi. That means free ho, oba ne free ho. Me di anya hwe, me na na ne sofu mentukwa. SD ye won potem wo nyina, me na na mentukwa ne kofa baaye. Obi o yes di ani bia no anyini kɔ nanimu a sofu mentu kwa me Okatakyie am se me nana ne kwabena nyina so wanyini a keno nyina band a woni EK nyame no mo ne kwa menkroma ne Lord Bob ko mo kɔ ayi winning African me nana kwabena nyina ono na konwa yokohene na mete so me so ni tuo mo me nana ne ya koto ofiri agona ya koto na wo afie gya so woka bomfa akye ase asɛm afie gya ne chia me ya poku nyina no mu firi agona no mu bu o makatem kodo wo bomfa akye ase wo mkodo no mu de wo meme na na afie atuduro na be wo akosu abene wa afie atuduro me no kase no yeko hima wa agona akosu abene wa na wo me afie atuduro afie gya o me na na ya akoto ayi me sofment ko mu nyina gu agona eti ma agona na me mfiri na ene de be na Saudi abasi ye nkyire mu dia wo na nakwasi buadu no abegye wi amoase ne agona akanten so a sese wo ka asema commander sibu na emu maman hene wo commander simu wo no wo kwa wo mfiri wi amoase efise so obi free baabi ko di ade o baabi sa wo tuo ye kani wo hu obi o free baabi o di ade o baabi sa wo so free wi amoase ko di ade wo nsema na de ntia wo wi amoase ties ne se ye ba na ne wo ye ba na ne wo na papa ani wi amoase hene okribi ejise papa ni okribi eda na ofiri wi amoase umfiri ho na so abegye ho akenten so na menam ye wi amoase na ana me na nkan so na ye wo no mebisi no wo ye mpi no onso si ya kan ye pa ye dwomfo ma so mo darling boy ne Okatakyie nti wo ye no mbe so mo di konkonsa kire me nom so Okatakyie na akora no kura na nya na yiri Lydia ne ba no pa mpi no adi ntino nam so mo nya no nto wo de yamfa ne mpo se ye Lydia ne ba se ye ne yiri Lydia no wo Kofi Ase na ebadia Kofi Ase traditionally ne ka agona ho dem administratively enka constituency ne ho okay ejisi ye hwemu pa wo ne oba ne nyina no mu free constituency ni mu ba bia forgive me.
That's okay.
One free constituency ni mu baby eh na one free constituency no ba ni mfiri na nso matimi a DMP 12 years now ba ye na be papa amanfo ani so ne say aye yie ya ne ya gi to me ne de si ufie mfie nan ye de si ufie fie nwotwe ne ye de mfie du mienu aka ho na ba na de nuaburu ku ye wo ba na wo papa ya som wo ba na wo chi egum na court no ye ABC ani enti ye sere wa 12 years de ya ade fa wo ba ne bra kwada so ba bia wodi ade no nzima se constituency ho ye kwada so na behwe se ho betimi a papa kwada so efo ma so ebetimi a chese ye ne atie kurase to oba na wabeye de opebia na woko entimi de I'm fighting for the liberation of my people. It doesn't matter who becomes MP or who doesn't become an MP. Would you to me so the besum nipa? Power reside where men agree for power to reside for their own good. Yeah. Would you to me so the besum nipa? Na di abeche chomatu, na di rem no mo, na obosotro, na wuchi yanya sa. E di 12 years dia. Oba ye ya sapia. No Henrich, we ye MP wo. Wo say Henrich akofo 3 times. Na JSS kura no, ye kɔ no 1 to 3. Woko JSS 1, JSS 2, JSS 3. Eso obi nso kɔ SS. Onso ampani ampa wo ba yi, oba no akɔ JSS 1, JSS 2, JSS 1, SS 2, SS 3. Na university o meso obi beko bi. Na ba no ye de board chechi ni ya nto antwene de hye kresim. Ti nana kwasi boadu pew. Won pew ya ma ne ba ne 12 years. One ne ba ne nyina be kɔ mampon. Wa kofi ase no ofiri no. Won ba kɔ DMP wo. Anaso one ne be ba kɔ ada so. No be buru omu nua. Sanya ne sa ade a. Ya ma ne ntena ho nya de wo ye ne bioda. Ensi da. Emrantre no mamba wa no. Wo mani abre papa. Ni kuro mu ya sa mu ya mase fokura. Se ampani amba so ofiri ho dia. Wo mani abre papa. What did I mention? And yet you're fighting for the liberation of our people. And just like Mutabaruka Khan in 1986, was it any which way possible, freedom shall come. Any which way possible, freedom shall come for our people.
Now, yeah, because it looks like I say you are taking on virtually everyone. Any kind Kwame Nkrumah said the entry sign.
Entry sign.
On the so on the question. So answer me by man no when you be ka.
Answer by and hold the mum the hem say yes.
It's hand to one
go you to be yes. Na wo bisa question no. Wo hina ya bisa question. Na wo said the one anka se wo sit there even mpanimfo o mabo o bra. Kankam akasefo abo bra chairman Bute Justin Kodua wan. Was obi ya bema wo mra constituency no we. Na asikafo akasefo na na do ne ba mi akrofo wo nyawe. There wo mo. Na me here for no gu no besu Kena Moso on do be
in all this you say of course constituency is a regional we make steps regional I mean region no so get your executives involved now
na regional chairman no wakoshe so jail say nye wonu ana party atworo krata say me enkoto aba ho wonu ana hweme yeto aba na owie ye wosaso woso amu ewa brand people me ni be friend so ayini no pensem huna di no mu party ninti ye kan ye wo hwe ya constituencies ye ka se me nto aba no e ho no okoye ma peda nsa maso awi me dim sika me de banwodni wo yesu we so the kind of impunity ana ekoso no won't me no ana chechire na be de no asa yi bibia fa onye ya me go there say eti krata no region no eso wo hwe. Now, no wonder say we have be disputed areas war across the country. Now, Asante region asanse hunu no edoso pa. Edientia. If they want to me mumra. Party no dia shen butum, your pen no ye. Obi anka bi. So, some way somehow, it is unfortunate say and never be of finding itself.
You see,
now, said you know see say party ni kono ni ade no. Ama Asante region, who Asante region. You say you can see you 39 seats out of 47. About a won to minium may be a Asante Achim ban reduce seat, Yalusu. When she traditional seat for at the end of your friend say MPP, Yalusu. Buzia seat, Yalusu. Baby, I met here a Victorusu seat. When him say Baba, what we buy, Menan and Canswano, maybe what buy, When him saw by far constituency, around 70. enem no kase ye nenam ye de dabaya ama NDC free 19% no obefa ye no edu 30%. NDC free 10,000 no obefa ye no de edu 15,000. Ewa bro no Mavis no free 41,000 no obefa ye no. Wontimi fa one single vote nka ho in 10 years na wa ye MP no. Esem no kase won nam 33,000. One presidential candidate bia kwa obekwa bia no na presidential candidate na biti no a ye MP. Me hu ye nso nka wo na ye MP. Wo na ese onya vote ni bi na de bia ma wo presidential candidate. One Akufo-Addo call first one by ye. Eno say nye ono na ye bibie. Ya sap ya Vincent Henrich. Na juma papa oye ye nti obiti Akufo-Addo by 500 votes in 2016. Mavis. Afi wo mo kwa ba ya 41,694 na wonya ye no. Na wo chenti maka ni chen ya ti wo kwa ubepo so. Wa tenam na chi no aba 41,111. Na President Akufo-Addo etimi abefa wono a wanti constituency no. Wabefa no 41,000 they do 43,000. Na NDC for nyesa nkrofo no kura nto abama no mkotena few. Ne ho ahinti saa over 2,000 na to abama Akufo-Addo in 2020 no. Oma nto abama no koto ma NDC. Ama NDC move from 10,000 awuni about 12,000. Eye safuduku. Wo wie ye call 2024 ba yensem hunu ya ne papa mayi we ya free me mo we ntumi yesi wo mu nyina tena fie. Obi onya 41,000 what hwe no na 33,000. Dr. Mamadou Bawumia kura wono nto constituency ni munya 34,000 almost 35. Ti wo de bia no be ko beba no wo mfa hwe nka party ne ho. And I know MCE o moyi no your friend no Evans.
Okay.
The human relation interaction ya wo de be fa free 12,000 we do 15,000. Wo be hwe no wo kira de no ne agasifuyi no wo yesi ni ade. Party ne gro ho said ye lusu adanse asokwa. Sa na ye be lusu seat. Nam say Debbie, we need to save the party and save you, Mavis and Kansabwood. If it's a main person, Menan and Kanswano, under who leadership in the ability lose seat in it to NDC. Now, fair cocoa near near and friendly intimate to 2 years, no Chinabu young. A dress after wood tenachin no shin ye. Now, say ye, bet me a Sam Waba. What's the mempenny? May I share my seat in Wako in this one? No, dear, your friend, ye say, ye. To appeal on pill, 12 years a year. You better not say. Now your man goodbye, no a tenachin. Na ye dia hoden foforo bi asaba e bi say Evans no minim na no aduru wo ye entrekese na no so minim pa sa politics ye nyina ti me na me dia hoden foforo bi beba be hyemu e be energize the base of our party in the constituency say be ya party ni betumi anya e ye good vote ni e dia akoka ho 1996 the decider of Ghanaian elections Commander Graphics ni Chiramatin me constituency ni see 2008, Akufo-Addo did less than 30,000 and they lose year. Now our constituency in 2 election cycles, so Timmy lose almost 10,000 votes. Yeah, can ye January only DC is our co-contest is here or bonafim from. What's the antenna one because we're here, Nana Kwesi Boduba, yes, so dadaba, near Lusu City, and sin and sit Chinachika.
Now, yeah, untrue because sometimes, I mean, they were coming, I was expecting say, Kabe be quite because many and Kibia Ashim say, we should say calls from Oledimone and for 4%.
I'm afraid no, sir. I'm going to go there. When you come a baby or friend was, it was ye, Kwame. When you are home, make a cry. Sahanam tear from Golabri. Me who injustice a many in your home.
Okay.
Now, Eden and Nipabu. And ye a chairman, 2 for a chairman and a chairman, and edgy. Fe. Waba gona wonu aba wa mekonto ko ho oni kwasi boadu anko konhwe wo dan ani odru fia ne ho de ndi o wawu enipa de oyede ya bibi ne bekum wo na se me kun for a course ne bekum me sabi how important am I ukọ Cuba Ernesto Che Guevara one Fidel Castro they fought for the liberation of the people and no mkokun no Bolivia but it was for a cause. Kwame Nkrumah fought for the liberation of his people. And no one near one some dear minimum in any. Nelson Mandela, now how important Niana Nanomotina system is true, and an answer prempajmai. Of course, he shall see. One of the years, I'm sure to me, Pebebiatra, and as I go walk and gumbo, we are born some rabbits or something in a fire. One na said to 2 and the comfort. No more young, say, every time will be a boy, we and I, Kofa, said to Fraco, never. No, young. And the mass on a phone in a Janeko, a chum for any Janese. I go do yo. No more by a name, Tim Jackery. Very powerful kingdom, didn't you? No one who Tim for said, now was he would be any of ya. Where you don't know what Geno, when what you see. Eh, said it was what we are near me. No more tenor system is true, me call Bequan and Gawas and taking them here. So I had the year be been a bit kumdipa. Now, I said, yeah, now was he would be any man. I quite send the book at Nez and I saw. Yanko Pompesu go anymore here. What the man for the show on such a woman one show almost said the Bible Musono, Yadinya Israel for the shenansa. Why you are Maya Kayaka dear? Yanko Poka Chera Samuel said, could justify. Now come and pen a man of Cromo Modi. Me pay here no tea, a serenosua. Well, one and person made the Chera sobi, be said. Men and Peja will see baby, we see no. Now was the board dunia so was he no 2 men or lengths in a year. Nyame twa di ampon ne me wo no mpai bo papa me bo ma no ana me na du de adu nanso wankasa fa be nipa na kakai wankasa fa be she nipa no so it is a wo ya sa de nyame pese opa ho ntoma na obefa hiani wa mubroni bi akosua bene wa ba katakie no na ode na ba na no na akogina radio so na akasa ba ko a yetie wo ye na didu adom nanim mega senso na ka yo obi a yebu pa o na uma ho kwan dia ebere na eba no wanimu begu asia Idi Amin wo sha asia se wanimu begu asi eno wone Julius Kambarara njerere wo mkoko ntokwa Julius nso mpane ho asem now so when people are fighting for a cause no na Victor Hugo kind there is no army in this world strong enough to stop an idea whose time has come. The people are tired. The people of Efijase Chires from Agona Kuna Tanud Mase Nobesu Asamai Akrofons Omabre ne na kwasibu adubutu omoso a da bia wo hrenra omo wo che omutumu pa wo musum ye hunu ekwan yi wo je contractor from yiwiamwase na no yeso wo se wato me back ni ade akwan so wo ye constituency nyina contract won ye de ma wo
say on case
na wo di me back ma Kufuado amemetie wo ma me back because wo mpe contract free me
so no change contribution
wo contribution no de koma Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia say be ya onu nso be ya president ya wo betumi akọje contract say de wo je manso nkwanta contract nyina eno kura nso wo je a wiamwase town road nyina wo je mu ko bu say wiamwase for say town road nyina ya nya ne nyina to me back ko ne enim say be nya contractor from Agona to wiamwase road nko ati me back be 5 sika etu be ya na me contribution ana me na me de me dan ya ma party office wa Agona. The fact that Obabe dia 10 years and over, now still a war 9 the year party office, it shows how Obana are failing as a leader. If it's a party, party. As a party, we need an office of our own. Nas wo ye party ni favor bi. Obaba be dia de, wakoji deputy minister of rules. Obaba be dia de, owura mu a wono nkrofo de omusika bo party wo ka opposition. Wa mo bi da. Obeye MP an ye kwa amem no je deputy minister of rules. Eno road contract na kwasi board wo di atam o men. Ye call second term na oba no akonya eye deputy minister for foreign affairs. Eno so ehwa dododeɛ odi atam. Na de owura bam na akodidia. O meka de odi ye no. O se mato rose no mato ho anwan ama we ne. De wadie de wonga. Na kankan board with wa bro Maybach. Woni contract ma no. Owie ye kura se na edwo ma kura ma me contract mo e chen Kufuado na ho no senki ye tie mu ye pa dia wan hwe ya obi beka so ye tie takura e so ne Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia na kon na kran na wa ma ne fie ni ade na se opposition no ye very comfortable se beba ofie abedidia e dia na auton ma wo muntia jo ma ye so comfortable so ma contract no hwe a John ba ya no ye so wo call council of state a je za mo ago hene mo anu to nche ba bi enti ensam no ekoso ne de me ka kyerɛw ne na kwasi buadu wa ya ade maybe sin cancer buadu wa ya ade 12 years de ye Efijase Chires for ya ade eduaboro no ayeye wo kona kodidi aban mu atam ye de common fund yi mawa na wo de aba no wo keep common fund no na edu si abeto primaries no anu asa abra o mu 505 na nim si ya bro o mu nua ekura enye sika papa bia na de mo first one and maybe si buy on Henrich ye tua 500 the man delegate ni bro o mu nua. Second one, yeah, say one can a cerebral beko. And also, ya yere can a cerebral tarry down who man and company ampa, ye declare maybe one post. And also, what the delegate 500 come out. last one ya no amo 2000 sika kasi odiama delegate awa abra joso ne etua 5000 ne 10000 sika kasi odiama delegate to constituency ya sonko adidi 2000 Ghana cedi ye wia ni aside nua bura hwehwehwa omo ani ade na afiwe no die hu omu ni se delegate for nso se nua buru no ombe buru ni bi papa nam se omunya on se da bi ha buru no nam se adai o se da bi wo dia oba no abedi the road contract we did fine why you say now the owie na apone ho kakra bre anu aburu ye nua afiwe nso ba gise ne nyina atena se na asese se na anya ye declare ni enhwe se di ode ma na so anya sa de a yeso ye bo odua se wadidi am ye gyae enti enua buru no tuntwa
na one kasanso me sure so nso watibi amanfo se wo mu kra no party a ene ugina mu a wo pray say ubeko parliament on the ticket of the party what criticize the party na
tingi yanyere etimi yande ye kwoti MPP no ya nkwoti se de betu galamse ye kwoti MPP no ya nkwoti se de eye e-levy ba beto manfo so ye kwoti MPP no ya nkwoti se mmerewafo sika da hwa ye de ba befa ye de ne ye property owning democracy ye bema obi o ye adwuma bia didi amen na ne sika da ho sa ne ye ka kire manfo no na ga se ye ko 2016 ye ka kire manfo no se ye ba ko tu galamse anko me ye bawa ye ka kire manfo no se ye ba ye di e-levy says yi kankam tuwe wo ma misika kakra wono ne sika nya adwuma wo sanim kakra ne ate me so me sani bia ma ujafo ne ate ujafo de koto ade ne ate we sani bia ne ate me hu yeso ka tax de ye se wo ye adwuma na wo nya sika ane ye ate na Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia se e-levy no oba obetwam na make the chain me ko gina se e-levy no be ma manfo no ato abetia ye oso ene kata chain na criticize ye nti elusu ye mo ana mu hyanwura mutu galamse nyam na mu elusu me no make a cham se munya galamse ni tu na mam elusu. You see, people don't want to take accountability for their actions while we went into opposition. I know what I did. I know what I did not do. Criticizing the party was a necessary evil because he anya ne sadia aka party ni ko opposition amu anu modi nsem no no munyina mu dwane ye no. The same person you're criticizing the timi earn the trust of the people. Etina mitimi show party ni mu for 8 months 9 months na member nyina da ne ma enam boni anu mobidi di na ba mu nti. Na ebia in the course of criticizing ana kasebu ho a eboro so no yi Paul e kan so me ya abofra no me ya menoma sa abofra na manyini nso mesa ya menoma sa pani ebia na given on hindsight, okay, I probably will say the same thing, but the choice of words I'm used to na enye papa.
Okay.
Now so nya say wo de Ghana for nsa hu ye mobo no mo nsa ma ye tumi bio na obi mra metu galamse no ye be papa bia som nyina ebisa ye nye manfo no tumi nkotu galamse ana MPP na nye criminal organization bia obi pene bone de se galamse no opatu se wo pesika bia wie na odimirika behim na afi wo ye ne ye koka ye no aye ka no momu no ana ye nanso wo mo di bone da bi ya te party ni se ye de ba beji tumi ni aye nneoma nhyehyɛ ye be ma manfo no ho atɔwo mu etu ye criminal na be se o pe party eba MPP nye safe haven for you ye mu bi obi antimi nkia no ntum ye ba mu 8 years ye ni position bi wo mo ba ye wo mo didi wo mo ko ba ye no wo man ko besie ni esi hei shirt ya hye no ani hye perfume edigu e ho no ani edigu e ho ye ba mu bi oni esika de chie ne no kure kanti ye nsa man position amokọ anko besie mu asa ba me wa ya na nso no kure kapɛ ana be ma manfo no agye di se ne katachie no ye wa ban mu no o criticize yen NDC by wo criticize na Ghana nkoa na nipa baako wo twabo na aban wo twabo opposition yes we do ye traitor me hu bi da say ya adwene ne ye position ni say yo meanwhile see po bi odi no kura de na nka de o ka biti na aban no if say we been conditioned say MPP di nkwase asem MPP fo nka NDC fo di nkwase asem NDC nka katachie pe ana ono ne party nso mfrimre santi o enya so obi na de me kohye mu ya wo me MPP fie besi aja hene mo fa ya henkura frifa ye nyina ye ba no asantini akola me nyina me ba di I grew into MPP to obia ntimi fa me hwenhura me na wo ye o si MPP no a wo ye ye no wo mayi wo ma hwan ne MPP ye nyina ne ye MPP na obi a general secretary obi a chairman wan fa na ho gron so this is politics obia wo ne evil a wo fight na o fight na unya table at the seat ya And I'm not here counting validation. How many people in MPP wants me or likes me, or I don't seek validation when I'm going to bed. I'm fighting for a cause. If in the course of doing that I fail, so be it. If in the course of doing that I succeed, so be it. But if you want to sit at the table and they could be a general secretary, Asemisi Wafreme, Chairman Buti, Asemisi Wafreme, Dr. Mamadou Baomi, Asemisi Wafreme, everybody that matters within the party has called me. Except that, Omoya no more to two, Dennis Miracle Abuaje incident. The two are two different scenarios. Dennis and NDC are mine actually. So for political capital, MPP will want to create the impression that people are being targeted. Okay. Between two MPP people. Okay. And I mean, Suma say, will be your injustice here, will be massive level playing field. I can survive within any terrain. And I mean, can so be met to cook in Shaman once. So I'm here being class any co-independent and then China. The only time I make co-independent here, sir, ebi I'm going to say, I dare no party in so. I bet me a loose seat. And then, you said you for me, we see for one almost a fan a bread party. I Joe say, was your wife, 2004, 2008, we see for man almost a friend. It's a Munusa party, no man, your ma perper in your ina, you be loose seat in the and you may see for Macodam when massage seat in Abro. Na sanya sa pa dia wo bia ntimi nwuram mfiri MPP ni mu entuma se da bia da wiase da.
Obiba question your contribution to the party. I mean, while the party is in opposition, then why am a party now? Am I also leverage so okay? Apart from fighting for injustice, or constituency, Ujidi say what so ye MPP ni mapasa be ne.
Onko bisa oboshi sai kofi. Onko bisa kwesi agimai. 2016, before see be win election. Me menim ne dey campaign advert nyina. And I'm saying my phone ka krenti monka. Mo san go hwen you. Me voice na mo dey voice over nyina. Mo musa kwesi agimai. Ghana Tourism Authority. Okay. And yeah, sometimes Samia Oku, Mumusa Samia Oku, me born my body. Mori Youth Conference, when I'm here MC on the page, a stage, for 7 hours, me treat them Adenta Youth Carnival, Street Carnival. Sometimes many loyal ladies if we 2016. Na ye jinaswa na job mene prayer money a jako money adeni. Adwa safu ya enra woni ne nua ntokoi. Adwa safu constituency. Ye free one am ne kwame plus beboa no a campaign man no. Ye free one am ne nam ikrabua coat adokotwa me anam dim sika na make. Wo mo say contribution. Ye de ye ntom me back if ye ni me back sika. Nanso ansa na party ne beba na mete happy FM. Many hopes in adoye mo ne jo don komo ye bie democracy. Na me na me ye show boa me nya to me. E de obi say contribution be no we. Ne ba ban mu say na me ye greedy say de enkrofo be so mo portray no. Anka mkokotena aban ni mu ebize omo anom titim na adwene ne nso nkyame. Nanso me pese me policy aban no ma aban no ye de ye nti. Me am hwe ma aban no de ye kod de chim na ja fix the country. Kano for ya tadwane akotena brochiri. Me no me gina mu ye fix the country say come back in line. Musika de chine me lusu. That be my contribution that I've made a great. In fact, you lose power. Who can deny the fact that this young man here, in all humility, and the team is sustaining the grassroots base of the party for 9 solid months. Now,
podcast.
The podcast for the records. Samia Oku was sending a message. Was you are the king standing in the gap. Message in the Swaha. Any pandemic me contribution towards the party. Now, I any idea no. Say yempesi ebeka. Me dame ho kwotena broche sem kosua dia na nipa bi o musuro sekadachi ne ba obeye o mudie yo sedie yo. Ne dan ne kope nkola bi siasi obi de ho ahwan jolofo ne nase. O mo nkoka sekadachi ne ye traitor na wo yi MPP mai. Me me ye traitor. Enu tira mba ye no maye din se ne ye traitor no. Me call ayi Asante Agona na ja me ne wi amuasefo no akodo ne yedi. Afa ezu ya sekadachi wonka jomama asembio. Time where you call Galamsey must stop. Your mama buy anyone within the first 3 months. You call Obi Musa say why is he can you require Galamsey must stop? Obi so my miska. I believed in a cause and I was fighting for it. Me buy ye and your ma tantan be your mama. Me money ye chi obi ye see what hurt your mama feeling. Your mama say we are cassette ya me. Now you can say freedom of speech and your freedom of praise. It's your can some that you da upe don't want about politics munkwade. What your mama now call commission? Say because I'm paying you or sending your kitchen. What did nipa biatem now benefit one can de. And now see a trouble kakra. Ayo ya na wakwachiwe na kwasha no wakwachiwe na kwasha. Asa ansem we no kameti me de na pempem ho ama aban no de ekoso nyina nipa no ato atiase. Na me party no eduro etoda no mo edimi so mo anko mo ko. Me de me ni wi amo ase ne yi jamasefo no ye ko ba aka oni adi. Na eduru ba bi na me hwe na no ode nso na maba bebo.
No, but baby, I did emphasize here. Sometimes, so the ekoso say obi some of the comments. Fine, we didn't know but in the public space, say or maybe a public office near here. Or who kinds of criticize no baby, yeah, was what but the bit me dear term,
very distasteful. But who is the biggest beneficiary of Sanse Muno? Is it not your mama? You're your mama, you're Tisui. Well, none na kwasi penny did you see ni penina tem no so warrior manual. The Ben artist will criticize say, hey, Abrante. I don't know so warrior mamma and men support it. Huh? One can that. So it means you endorsed Atem Didier in our body politics.
But the fact that one can't chase you endorse it.
One can.
Maybe a one can more benefit. But in the same way, and no man quite say, maybe an Abrante and yes, and I'll be
say politics in the air, you know. I say you're decent.
Yeah.
Eh? Na pronkuma egu nhire ne atikuma kodu. Eso abri bradia, obese anyede. Wo na atena ase na wo ye statesman. Eh? Now you what ye former president. Akwa isa wo no opeso wo de oba. Twa da pa de ma de di matem no ma wo dia bibia di o matem krom ha. So mo support wunti. Not even a single day. And obi e wa no ka se sa atem ni die we. Akwa ye nso a ba ye a court de tabno to so se ye pe no achi no. Wa ban the national security board ne ho ban e call court wo mi agya no wa bra ya anchi no. Na wo so wo ye na mranje ne hwe. Na mamba wa ne hwe. It said ye ya wo di atemu adidi judges atemu contempt of court to che no. Na wo national security board ne ho ban de ne call court wo mi agya no. Na wo so wo gya no na exemplary leadership. Wa mo na hwe. Mranje ne mamba wa ne hwe. It said na wo mpedia ye chini kokwa ye ni ne ma. Se wo di kokko ne manko ade o mo aka no so ebe fifia me nyina ye hu no. And the Yakoson in Jeffe, ye ni acho, ye jelu, ye I say anyone. All to come
stop it,
and stop it.
Say, Yanni at Tubia, it can continue like that.
Have a dialogue, have a dialogue. Say, baby, I do know, ye. When in for your mamma name calling, one day opener, or Frey Kuford open, and when Jack Turun, Nina wanted to buy. You're your mamma, one chassis. It's young in idea to say body politics, maybe I be doing. We should base things on issues in here. Let's have that conversation. And run the mature to me one and stop it. It boils anger in people and it becomes pocket of anger. One day it will explode. Nyada beyond the idea mean style ne. Yeah, JJ. Now JJ Rollins about for front. Said we see Chichi and Crawford. Best stop it Bianca stop it. Yenina honey and Yenanga say, hey, aye.
Sadly, even within MPP. It's happening. I mean, you know, Dr. Baumiane, Honorable Canada Japan DC. People are calling. Sometimes people are here now, because you Canada Japan contribution to the party. Someone who, at a point, was financing the party. Now, it be to me, seven previous. Timika say about them.
It was from all fronts. When we go see on Bagasi and Abia Canada supporter, Canada Japan supporter. But the reality is that it was on all fronts. I am a victim. In fact, I am guilty of such instances. Okay. I can sit down. Me, I know at some point, if I may comment about Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, but me can say me buhana. Now tell us you know okay. So that's nice. If as a people we've come to that conclusion that Sani Omano we hear body politics, well, let's all have a conversation. I have done an introspection. I've sat down. I said, okay, now I can make my commentaries, no matter how hard it is, without having to go personal attack on the people. Except that maybe Nipano when you answer Kwame Nkrumah. No, my kind of sir.
Asembe kwa.
Awe Michano so amesa na te kota kota. Magiga ma wi ache. Michano odi nkwasesem. De Messiah no. Agam. So this is the reality. We Michano Kingsby. Kwame. Nam say me ne be sa ko. But we see. It trust we better kota kota.
Anyway, but anyway.
And you him from
You film. One of them. There's something that's on one of them.
Oh, about me.
Well, the BKB show, you know, Okatakyie Afrifa Mensah na train common. Anyway, Pina so even moving away from there, and you may so or your system now share. Me sure so be very happy with Supreme Court ruling, recent ruling 5-2.
Yeah.
Says they say there no delegate system. Also, you're
happy.
Say anyone who will come out as a parliamentary candidate will be a person of the people, not necessarily a group of...
I can consider the Supreme Court said, me minti common chance of kakrama.
Our delegates no stronger.
Me perceive me chere, na nan can say board in the maybe say, yes, you can hear the winning nipo. Nipa pedi obu omo, do omo. No kono a memana hihye album no wie. No hihye wie a, masade na koma yanka ku trinity tipa yana kan kusi wie. Me man para kure kusi wie.
Adache asamba kwa sisi aba say Ghana ha obi can be issue I see here in Parliament. I have one South East MP, Yakub Mohammed, and primary school students we about more tall Parliament, and I'll address you, and I'll catch a in fact, the canoe inspire no so no maybe about Parliament and say or they also MP, and then they would know MP no. No, we say about frost or bondy or say me unyina mewaro. And a lot of backlash.
I saw that video, and I think the standards are too low. If you're still a member of parliament, you see, you do penny there. What is expected of you is different. Now, member of parliament and collaborator our parliament, they are expecting to say, "Obe show moon crime." Say you are exemplary leader, and for that matter, moon show also. Now, watching our mom for education is serious. If at the time in Kolaba, the height of conversation now would and Kolana be kind say, what Busan Kolana Bako? Udin the say, yes, I will Busan a dino catch and say, you know, who is soon idea you what for education serious and far, Mamma, someone see when you saw one way MP no so two Kolana for say. And for me, at that moment, you are conditioning Akolana Gwene say, "Ohun ye fewate, na nyi na meware, you are my wife." Forgive my French. Such degree of idiocy cannot be entertained in our parliament. Member of parliament, I want no ye candidly as you assume be free no. Sa comment we ayen say just comment. Yetiti akurasi no penmu bi hunu akola mesiwa me. But so be ye candidly as member of parliament. When in terms of answer, just common parliament or medicine munusa. And wabe patch on the no aside qualified apology. We say, your coach, hey, around here. For one same who call, wish young kola, such pedophilic conversation, you don't have to have with them. Then I kola 9 years or so. Who no one, what to me, ya wakono say, the white granny saying, yes, I kola we could have 1 year in Mrana Menware no dachi. It means we'll be any rewa. Who bet me a year? Oh, the Mumian Cassam said it here. Bema will who kola 9 years, a man who called Dosenia kola yinia, mewan. Ye jan no be any rewa, bet me a fifia colano. Men are make us say, a wallet trim, any trim dear. How can you see a 9-year-old none and why you're fit to the point that you wish a senko in our bewaran? 9-year-old. At the end of our 9-year-old one, and say your fast, the comment to you, but hey, I call on for what? Now, show who ye. Shan one, my man, your basabasa. Focus on your education. This is the kind of conversation a leader must be having with them collaborator our parliament. Even if you presume it's a warfare, now person commenting or complimenting one. You compliment such a child, hey, warfare. Show who ye. Say. You don't need to focus on a member. But you are the one conditioning a 9-year-old child to say, when you didn't tell me we've been worried. I mean, it's idiocy. We should not entertain that in our parliament. And the standards in this country is becoming lower and lower and lower. In any other serious jurisdiction, this idiot would have resigned. He doesn't qualify to be a member of parliament.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Akola ba honen komane Akola bedie. And Shakola now show no an bro for no so anu always a perfume rice here. Now, to me, one of the degree of education. And for me, it's not even about the speaking of the Khoisan language, but coherence of thoughts. How did Asemna walk and jump to how did they get there? Because who took Kola for say, me parliament now me person me parliamentarian me team how did it jump from? It means so you don't arrange your thoughts properly. Huh? It's necessary. We a leader, you do the candidly say nipa domini to Obama. Standards expected of you must be higher. And fan Kola and you know and say you are saying come on Kola. It's one for us so no you protect young Kola.
Well, I'm saying me name how I will be able to see there for some people who feel so justice. It means we say where they are Chama to me. They say he's in jail right now. I sentenced him to 20 years. And there's also what to comment to what who saying. I mean, generally your thoughts on the issue is saying.
When it's a blasting to me, I mean, it's unfortunate.
Because I know the situation of going to jail is not something you even wish for your worst enemy. But there are also people who say that justice must be done. Then if you can say, also, a year, Jumani Bibia. But we say, I mean, your thoughts.
Say, will be a kujina meranim. Na ye de a year, 70 kugumra no him. Na oko court no, you're marrying the facts with the law. And some no buy, dear near the buy. Say, Judge, you know what's in our seven so. A share and some way they buy. No one say, what them worry and Maranoa. This is the outcome that they will produce. And I see a case one, open say, yes, may. Na say yam penny and pass no mujina so, name many politics in Tidia. Many problem with Ubia. Said the Abaya watching and this if Obaya or Monso at Yasi Galam says so a year tree. Okay? Or Monson Kaun says a moody wound to Minua to Mudia. Any ampany and pa Monso Mufra Bemwa, or Anamontana Bemumfi Afebo. O Bia wo to Galam say Bia no so won't be jail. Say ye did no cress army and Hodia. And you will be a ye be now, be true. Media will be anywhere my wishes say, yen taking the freedom of freeness, including one to me. No matter how I don't agree with a yen in same Huna within Ashanti region. I don't believe that the freedom should be curtailed. But if indeed the freedom was curtailed in defiance of law, some man would tugu yenti ni negotiate hodia. Many problem. Just that NDC for so nka hunu say, wudi nsem hunu aban we mu a, wa ban ni enni afebo. Oba, you pay for your sins. See, I understand the end Ghana Humetono. If the way him say, we buy one fan cheme, when him say, we should buy one fan cheme, and you will be bokron or be here. Ukwajiman for the 2 million from me to Galamse. That is my position on the matter of who to me. The lawyers are filing for appeal. I am hoping, say, indeed, on the face of the law, there were some breaches of the law. I bet me on the point of law, appeal no, etimia succeeded. No, what the freedom? Medical culture. Whether want to me, I believe say want to me doesn't qualify to be a leader of our party as it stands now. But then yes, I may believe it's unqualified in the finding Kushiji. What did I say? Now, so Sabino say, you had court to no ashe, you share Mremono judge and a sampany and pano were breaching Mrebinti and Nakushima. Fair enough. If Zayan, it is Amran, the Amende and a cry. Never Munendis knew a warrior, yes, so warrior of one sir. Oh dear. Ya pesa Ghana, enya ne fa hodie. Na ya mamamfo tumi omfa metu galamse. Ya mamamfo tumi omfa nkonko bokro no. Ni ya mamamfo tumi omode besom. Etu wudi wontumi kotum na utu galamse. Ya onso ya ba oba kodam o. Ano de ya ka kire opin. Edru sampempenso no. Ni ya nse odi obi katachie me banam kotu galamse na munyame a. Ufa mentum. Katachie me banam ko wia mamfo ni sika. Mi ankrokro bia. Momfa mentum, momfa nipa ntutum. And no pen bema gan nenya nentuma pefra nya ne fa hodie. Dem ka what I say. So that is my position on such matters.
Well, yeah, wrap it up. But answer no. I'll give you the chance to talk to the MPP family, your family, or party.
I'm
just kidding. Almost toda wa utwi your mohododo.
We no dey fanche.
Then message now the moment regarding mo internal elections kosui. Because when him say one of the things that I divide my party and you say see there are a lot of people are pro Ken ebi kura nyakura ba no kombe ti omo kura ko baby ama yatiti base ne sa ne mani nyina message be na de ma
I believe so strongly say abusua bia na konyo to mu ayepre na mprie ne mo no obi a won tactics a wode pre ebi ko sere man hini we na bia sere se ne bia say o politics ni mo ebi an say me ne na akwasi buodu wo mu ye no msi kwasi buodu so wo be ya yi me tena se mani twifam so o twafam so me tena se so me ye twimfam so eti yakọ ye se Canada Japan ne baomia na bibi nkoya right from the word go you must fight it with every arsenal you have with every cannon that you have at your disposal you must fight it. It is akobasi ye Dr. Muhammad Baumia I believe say all guns must come down ye nyina ye ntanachi ne incorporate to me ne fanko the leadership of the party ni de se be na MPP ni be sa ye akono bio ni ade no bigidi se nipa bi bedidi animu a beboye especially Ashanti region, which is the heartbeat of the party. I believe so strongly, say Ashanti region, Kuka must be the chairman.
Okay.
Me offer Kuku for the Miana Mofano. Nemo Mwachere say leadership on a kakakra. If it's a Meti American offer Kuku Fuba and was super general secretary. A honest man supporting no, semen supporting no. And no Nabekan year 2 meeting. 2 minutes, no done any. See Andy say, one pe Kuka, I want to me aid Andy. And ne, in an uncancer board is Mumpe Kuka. I believe Koka is the man of the people, so they must vote for him for discipline to come. Secretaryship of the party. Yes, Poyando ne Francois. Paul Diagro.
Ashanti region.
Yes. Ashanti region is serious. FFanto, Chema Mankwamu party. It must be a serious party. Poyando Eberton in Kabiano be a symbol of comedy. I don't think says what to me secretary of our party. Yes, we're MPP. Kasami I mean, let's get serious. This is a party of elite intellectuals. Party no must be able to cut across from or more down to top. Poyando diagrodo, so they should let him go. You bet me amana ne muana or create jokes. Name to be a leader as a secretary. Choro for Penidia in this agro. And them say organizer ni adeno. A rough no you man the shine so bet me ayo. Ti mom fama rough no nyebi. Apart from the youth organizer no me Shedan Kaiba.
Kwampoku CID.
They were no national.
Only a national.
And I know youth organizer no. I'm say uboni di Kwampoku me person national no. Ye function nsa. Wo hwe nipa no aba no. Kwampoku CID no betimi ayo. Sa de no me na esenka me ko youth organizer. Energy no de wa ha. Nanso me susu say Kwampoku betimi ayo. In fact, abanga ne omo maka no. Nanso at this moment Kwampoku na me hu no say. Now call secretaryship at the national level. No. Eugene, Boachenchine, Koduyane, Sly. I believe at this moment, for the chairmanship I am looking for, which is a year, Boachejako. Yes, for that chairmanship, I believe the person to partner with him will be me a party. Now, why year? Koduyane, the Omode bonus of Boan, and say, we need boss with him in the crack. Boachejako cross our boss, no, only leader of the party. Sabio flag bearer can't so much no, but you know whom you know. A drew while on the bed diet could be an essential way, you say, it could be a boss who could know, and no watch what the Baba one.
So you feel could be a general secretary?
So pretty much, yes. Sanya could be a second choice would maybe Eugene. Okay. Then so could be no, Bibinti, Yanyan and Finance and could be. Now so one me and the boss, Mkakra. No one yet. Party Nasu or Jere party, no, general secretary. Makwa me Nipanya, near Mabasaba party. Eti ne sobo no me ana menua no me de me no krepa no nipa no sobo no mo de bo na no kre he comes across as say obeso or satisfy obi
nice guy
yam fa ni MPP anim MPP no wo mo mpesa wo mo pe wo di wo hye wo hwe yi Peter Lajete mo ni ade no mema wo na te party no na chairmanship ne de bo Jako yenya kura ka mo obi an said the Bayer dear Nimunyambi Beba party no. Urapola Fuku, fine gentleman. Just that the Mrebin some way see in into any person who say ultimate na home will be a yatu abama. Ya mwa free or to work in his idea. Ya trust all side the show and say you it was a flag bearer bit me a more to work in any time. Anna ye Bakui John Bodo.
Yeah.
And also our knowledge of the party. I know the many Indian I realized our knowledge. except that at the time as secretary of the party, no, and with Jama, and no say many na concerned to no. Now, Mitie said you will see what knowledge of the party, you know. My stance on him is softened. Maybe number one choice, Boache Jako and nothing else. If anybody feels John Body should be voted for, that is also their choice. I will not fight against. I believe strongly Boache is what we need for now. Then we need Kuka, the center, which is Ashanti region. Jakabiano, nature will take its course.
Wow. Yadisia. Okatakyie Afrifa Mensah. Hard guy. Very hard guy.
Soft boy.
Hard guy. Said yes, I shouldn't pay. Yimbia. Can I say, hey, I didn't call him Pibby and Moon from Adia.
And the one I've been as you.
I feel as
Away prepreja. Who's a social number to go as a growing into prepreja. Tidemuya growing into Quadumpedia. I actually wanted the people to see what Nanan Cancer does to my people. So made them home for the mamma for New. Now, Sabi, you're around here.
You ever try any said yes, our constituency. One of the constituencies I'm for doing the better. If you just say east,
I'm going to center.
Okay. You ever said yeah, hope it's Yako. That became the show on your DC. Nyami adu my best about your way with another very interesting episode. Okatakyie the one him no. Oh, nenye ding. If you are here, nenye ding.
Oh, we're tough too. In fact, let me say this on record. About media munina. If there is anybody, when I hear the voice, first na yeah, minuya ya or no, na gine wu komna bo biansa. Ona nam suro ne pa. The voice no, nyame de chine keke. Despite me nene ntam ya nyina, still like he said. But when you come everywhere, what I'm sure pa. Oh, you just have it like what's in a microphone where you command the microphone.
Thank you.
And I think minyina mbese me yourself.
Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you, brother.
I had DC. Ever say, Yakram.